Hey guys, welcome back to In the Kitchen. I'm Alex. Right over there is Alonso. And yeah, let's just go into today's topics. The Celtics, they've been on a win streak. What do you think? When is it gonna end?
It's a close one tonight. You know, they're playing right now. They're playing against the Hawks, going for the 15th. But I want to talk about their last win, their 14th win. 14 in a row. The Warriors are 7 in a row, coming into their last game, and Celtics just get it done. They get it done, man. They're playing as a team. They're getting it done as a unit. Everybody's executing. Big surprise from Jaylen Brown. I think he's a rookie, man. A rookie. Scoring double-digit figures through almost 20 games. You know, he's replacing Gordon Hayward. He's replacing Gordon Hayward that went down with injury the first game of the season. You know, ever since they lost the first 2 games, the Celtics have played some great defense, man. Like, they've held their opponents to about 90 some points each game, a little less since they won, and that's or less. A lot of times it's been less, around 80 some from what I've seen most of the games. But the Celtics, I mean, right now there's about 5 minutes left. They're up by 3. They're playing away at the Hawks, but the Hawks, but the Hawks are 3-12 right now. Their next game is 2-14 against the 2-14 Dallas Mavericks. Another team that's not so good. So it's not stopping this game or next game, I feel. It's a close game right now, but it looks like they're pulling away. Make it 90-86 now. And then they got Miami after that, 7-8. And then Orlando, 8-7. Indiana, 8-8. The next best team is 10-5, and that's Detroit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games down the road, 6 games down the road. I mean, like, these guys, their next 7 games in November. The best team, Detroit, 10-5. After that, they got Philadelphia at the end of the month on the 30th. They're not losing this month, guys, to these guys. The way they're playing, everybody's in double figures through the game. Kyrie Irving at 20 points per game. Al Horford, 15. Jaylen Brown, 15. Jason Tatum, 13. Marcus Morris, 13. They're playing as a team. They're getting it done. There's not an MVP candidate on this team because, no, I don't think Kyrie Irving's an MVP candidate. LeBron James is still playing at a phenomenal level, 28.9 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, 8.6 assists. You know, he had another double-double last game. They're on a 4-game win streak. He's going to get the MVP this year. He's going to get his 5th one. There's not a debate about it. Yes, it's early in the season, which is why it's kind of like, oh, we shouldn't get too excited about the Celtics. We shouldn't name the MVP now. And like, yes, we're naming the MVP now. LeBron has nobody. He's only got old people on the team that are on, or people that are running on their last leg. LeBron James is going to win the MVP. That being said, this team, definitely as a team, even without Gordon Howard, they're a threat to LeBron. LeBron will win MVP. Will he get to the finals? The only people so far that have something to say about it is Boston Celtics. Philadelphia is the future, the 76ers. I've seen Ben Simmons, man. He gets away with some crazy passes. And then Joel Embiid, at the level he's playing, Joel Embiid is not even in his prime yet. You know, he's just in his 2nd year. Last year was his rookie year, and they signed him to the max dollar he can sign, off of a first-year contract. He only played 30 games and he got a max $140 million contract this offseason. Out of 80, he only played 30 games. Either way, that team right now is 8-6. They had Golden State up. They had them up 89 to 79. Golden State. Look at Golden State. I scored them 47-15. In the 3rd quarter, and they went up by 12. But 109-97 right now, exactly up by 12. Is that 12? That's 13. No, that's 3 plus 9. That's 12.
What do you mean? Golden State is playing right now?
Yeah, they're playing right now.
Who?
They're playing the 76ers, Ben Simmons.
Oh,
and
okay,
Joel Embiid.
yeah.
My
Right.
bad. Yeah. So
He's a
those
good guy.
guys are supposed to be the future. They're supposed to be this all-time great. And like I see it, I see the potential, but they're not the right now. The right now
It's
is
not.
Boston and LeBron James, wherever LeBron James is, because wherever LeBron James is, he's gonna attract some sort of attention, and is off, the type of attention that you bring Isaiah Thomas in type of thing. And when he gets back, they're gonna be a different team. I believe it. They're on a 4-game win streak. by the way.
Isaiah, what's his name?
Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas. Oh no, my bad. I got confused with Kyrie Irving.
No, Kyrie Irving, he's leading his team, Boston, with 20 points per game. But I mean,
I feel like everyone's giving him a whole bunch of credit.
they're giving him credit because this last game they won by 2.
Yeah.
By whose 2 points? Kyrie Irving's clutch free throws.
Uh-huh.
LeBron James scored a clutch 3 to tie the game last game. Just saying, you know what I mean? But LeBron James is gonna win the MVP. I'm a LeBron James fan, not a Cavaliers fan. But I do not root for LeBron whenever it goes against the Spurs. I
was gonna say, I was like, speaking of fandom.
I hate 2013. I hate it. But we had a revenge 2014. But speaking of the Spurs, man, they're 10-6 without Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard's gonna come back without Tony Parker. Tony Parker's gonna come back, and they got DeJuan Murray, Patty Mills and then Byron Forbes. All these point guard guys, they're loaded in the point guard position.
Yeah.
What they need is Kawhi Leonard to come back. So let me tell you a couple teams they beat already.
Uh-huh.
They beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. They beat the Raptors. They beat OKC. They beat the Clippers. Yes, the Clippers are a playoff team. What I'm trying to say is that they've beat all these teams that are potential playoff matchups, except of course the Raptors. They're in the East, and they were up by 30 at one point against Golden State. At Golden State, without Kawhi, without Tony. Up by 30 at Golden State. It's early in the season.
Yeah.
It's early in the season, but they're, for that second unit,
They're doing really well.
they're doing really well. I mean, Rudy Gay coming off the bench. Rudy Gay is a bench player to the bench guys. Because there's 2 bench guys starting right now for Kawhi and Tony.
Uh-huh.
And the starting point guard position was first to DeJuan Murray and Patty Mills. It's been alternating between them, and that's Tony Parker's spot. And then you have the Kawhi Leonard's spot, which Kyle Anderson took over. And what I'm trying to say is that Rudy Gay and Manu Ginobili come off the bench. Rudy Gay's averaging about 12 points a game. Manu Ginobili about 9 points a game. We have a good bench unit. Why? Because then you add Kyle Anderson to that bench. He's at 9 points a game. Then you add what's his other name? Patty Mills. He's averaging another 8 points a game. Then you got DeJuan Murray averaging another 7 points a game. Bring those guys off the bench as a whole unit with Rudy Gay and Manu Ginobili. You have a very, very cheap starting lineup when it comes compared to the rest of the NBA, but a great bench.
Yeah.
Point is, Kawhi comes back, Tony comes back. This team is a dangerous team. 10-6.
Someone to be reckoned with.
10-6 beating OKC already, and OKC is getting hot. They had won 3 in a row. They're getting hot. Carmelo shooting his threes. It got close. It got close in the end. Carmelo Anthony. They had not 1, but 2, but 3 shots at the 3-point line to tie the game. Carmelo Anthony makes the 3rd try, but guess what? His foot was on the line. Was it 2? Spurs get another 2-point shot. They win by 3.
Damn.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. They got so lucky. His foot was barely on the line, dude. But it was a great game, down to the wire. The Spurs were down in the beginning. Dude, this was the score. At the end of the first quarter, 32-15. Spurs were down by 17 points, as many as 23. But then look at the score for the rest of for the second, third, and fourth quarter. 33-23. Oklahoma scored 23. Oklahoma scored 23. The third, the second, the third, and the fourth quarter. Each quarter they scored 23 points. The Spurs 33. 30-26 when it got close at the end of the quarter. Point is, the Spurs fought back the entire game and they got it done.
Yeah.
You know, OKC came out real hot. They couldn't finish. And the Kawhi, Tony Parker-led Spurs got it done.
Bro, they're gonna kill.
How? I don't know. They beat these superstars, an MVP without an MVP on the team. You know, nobody there has ever even gotten close to an MVP candidacy. You know, candidacy. The only other person is Tony Parker, and he's hurt too. You know, and he's never even been considered MVP. You know, because his only great season where he could have been considered MVP, he got hurt.
Yeah.
He got hurt, and like the last 30 or 20 games, he was balling, bro. He was balling. He was averaging like 28 for a little bit, and then he got hurt, and then obviously the average went down.
Yeah, down.
But Celtics are definitely going to be a threat to the Cavs if they keep playing this ball, if they keep maintaining this momentum, even if they lose a couple games down the stretch. If they're able to come back and still do the same thing, they'll be fine.
Yeah,
They'll be fine, man.
All right. But speaking of being hurt, what do you think about them Cowboys and boys?
Look, man, I made a prediction they're gonna win the NFC East. That was with Ezekiel, that was with Tyron, that was with Sean Lee. Now I'm not making an excuse, and I'm saying it right now. Philadelphia Eagles will probably win the NFC East. Why? No Tyron Smith.
Ooh.
No Sean Lee.
Wait a second.
No
What did I just
Ezekiel
say?
Elliott. Hey, shut it, man. Shut
What?
it. Shut it. This is what's gonna happen. They will win the NFC East, but this is what's gonna happen. Mostly what I want to happen. The Cowboys are gonna not win this game
This next one.
against the Eagles, which is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
They're not gonna win that game.
It don't seem likely.
Why? Because Tyron Smith was already officially ruled out. So now, Chaz Green gave up 6 sacks last game, replacing Tyron Smith. Now, this is what he said. It's unfortunate. You have some good days. You have some bad days. I take this on my shoulders. I'm gonna get it fixed. Whatever, dog. Your bitch ass is benched. They benched him. Byron Bell is the starter. Even Byron Bell, after they replaced him, though, what's the first thing he did? He gave up a sack last game.
Yeah.
Like, man, against this defense, like,
Bro.
either way, this defense gives up some points, but they give up points late in the game when the Philadelphia defense gives up points late in the game when they got the lead and the thing in the bag. So I'm really concerned, you know, because what that defense will be able to do to Dak Prescott without Tyron Smith, I did not know Tyron Smith meant that much to that O-line.
The funny thing is that it's always been like with or without Zeke, right? But that's not really the issue. That's not really the problem.
No, exactly. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. It's the mother freaking O-line.
Yeah.
And I said it earlier. They are the backbone. If they are out, your body's paralyzed. Ezekiel Elliott's the legs, Dak's the arms, and you got your receivers as your hands. You take Ezekiel out, guess what? We got a cripple over here, a cripple over there. We gonna make something happen. Why? Because we got the O-line open up some holes. All you gotta do is run.
Yeah.
Run, Forrest. You know, Dak Prescott, all you gotta do is throw the ball. But you take that O-line out, Dak can't throw. I don't care what quarterback you are. Put Tom Brady back there, and you'll get. If you get sacked 6 times, you're gonna lose a ball game, most likely. There's 6 major plays that could have been 6 scoring plays.
Yep.
And on top of all that, we ain't got no kicking game, man. The only field goal they attempted, it missed. David Nugent, Mr. Nugget. I don't feel like calling him Nugget, but he missed it again 2 weeks in a row. Misses a field goal. Gets his only opportunity this time. Misses the field goal this past game. Dan Bailey's out. Sean Lee's out. Tyron Smith is probably going to be out this game again. Ezekiel Elliott's out. Doesn't look good for them, but this is the only hope. Tyron Smith is healthy for the rest of the season. I do see the Cowboys possibly winning 6 games in a row.
After their loss, after
the loss after the Eagles.
Okay.
Of course. Yes. Especially if, and that'll leave you at an 11-5 record. That's their best case scenario because they're most likely for sure gonna lose. I mean, I really don't want them to lose this game against the Eagles, but
Watch them come clutch.
It's gonna happen. The Eagles have maybe 3 players that are questionable. For that means everybody else is healthy. The only other guy that got really hurt is Darren Sproles. But do you really need Darren Sproles, guys? I don't think so. They're 9-1 without Darren Sproles. 8-1. Like, no.
Yeah.
You know, but the Cowboys can still possibly get to the playoffs if they close out after this Eagles loss. I want them to win. I don't think they will. Prove me wrong.
I guess we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. Well, with them Cowboys next week.
Wait and see, man. Well, it's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say or this week.
Well, today, by the time the show comes up, I don't know.
Yeah.
Goes up, but quick recap. It's loading.
How are they doing?
Quick recap on the games tonight. Let me see.
This is live, but not really because you're not gonna see this until Sunday. But
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, okay. 2 minutes left. Celtics are 109, 193. Warriors 115, 103. Looks like we're 4 minutes in the Warriors game. The Rockets look like they're going out. They're in the middle of the third. That's fine. But looks like the Warriors are going to bounce back from that loss. 76ers still look like a mediocre team. Which, you know, a couple young guys. Looks like Celtics going to get their 15th win in a row.
it
It ain't going to stop this month.
Yeah, it's not gonna
7
stop.
more. 21 in a row is what they're going to win, minimum.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was this week's In the Kitchen. Check us out on our Twitter handle. It's at IN_TH3. No, it's not. See, that's what you correct.
Check it out. It's at 1N_TH3_kitchen. Check us out. Follow us. Leave your comments down below. Alex, I'll give you a script next time.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, check us out. We'll see you next week. Peace.